Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Moonpressure Let's Plays. My name is Hecto, and today we are continuing with Paradise Killer, episode 4. Yes, I think it's 4. Last time, we went the roundabout way to General Akiko the 14th and Henry Division in the detention center here. Oh boy, what a trek that was. On the way, we picked up some curious characters, namely, we talked for the first time to the architect, Carmelina Silence, who seems to have some major beef with Lady Love Dies, as does Akiko, by the way. For those who already watched the last episode, I noted that Akiko likes to call Lady Love Dies a bitch, so sorry for the language. But yeah, after that we went to a little ghost and picked up a side quest to find his, like, marriage stone or marriage jewelry. So yeah, there was that. And we also got a visit from a mysterious figure that is currently, like, unnamed? Not really, I forgot her name. You know, the death lady who teleported right in front of us. So yeah, she seems to have some connection with Lady Love Dies and tries to find her identity or something? I do not remember. Which isn't good for a mystery game, but anyways. Last time we talked with Akiko, and this time we'll talk to our prime suspect, Henry Division, who was apparently just used by a demon, which is not an excuse for these people here on the island. They chucked Love Dies back to the Idle Lands just for being deceived by an elder god, so yeah.
Henry Division.
Possessed citizen, accused of something. Who the fuck are you?
Henry Division.
Henry Division, the prime suspect. A citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago, father unknown, probably Ice Kiwami. Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson and torture. Imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother during possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, we heard you the first time. Oh, and it's kind of nice. I think he's wearing something like prison overalls under his overcoat, so that's kind of nice. Okay. Polite, an investigator. It always pays to mind your manners.
Got it.
An investigator? I want to ask you some questions about last night.
Wanna have a nice little chat?
Okay, that's not what he said. Okay, let's have a chat, a talk, a nice sit down.
Sure.
Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago.
Nanny the hell?
No one knows who your father is.
What a fucking surprise.
That's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom? No DNA check? No nothing? Ooh, okay, he's a character. You've been in and out of the Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else.
Crime cannot hide.
Fighting, robbery, arson, torture, and then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mom.
Don't test me.
You broke the law and started communicating with the gods, which is a bad thing. Remember what we learned in Island Sequence 4, I believe? There it said, yeah, communicating with the gods is what invites the demons and drove the first, like, creator of the islands mad. So they basically outlawed that. But I do not really see the connection between the gods and demons, but apparently they are directly connected, okay.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
An act forbidden because the psychic pathways opened allow demons, other alien races to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality. Forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do. And some fuck started giving me books on demonology. Said I was a gifted astral communicator or some shit. Okay, book supplier.
Got it.
You don't know who it was?
What a fucking surprise.
Are you fucking deaf? Okay, I see where the whole mature filter comes in. He probably would choose his words more carefully. So yeah, apologies for sensitive ears on your side, ladies and gents. This is clearly not meant for kids, but I am loath to censor anything, really, so we're keeping it on, I suppose, as long as YouTube's okay with that. Sounds like I need to look into this.
My mind is like a desert.
Sounds like I need to look into this.
Got it.
I'm going to need a drink after this.
I'm going to...
When love dies.
Stop it!
All that. Ooh, the investigator is here.
You couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings, and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you, and now we have the dead zone. A demon possessed you and killed your mother, and Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist.
Whatever you fucking say.
Okay. Frustrated, no memory, sympathetic. You're a victim. Normally, like sympathetic is the way to go, but I feel like Henry wouldn't really care for my sympathies, so that's a difficult choice. I mean, we have to try being a good person, right? I understand this is hard. You're a victim of
I'm
possession.
shocked, stunned.
The fuck do you understand? I don't even know you. What do you know about demons? I used to be the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. My investigation touched on gods and demons. Used to be? I let a god into my head. He almost wiped the islands out. I was exiled. Poetic. 2 lawbreakers. What could go wrong? Okay, I like where this is going. We're actually making a connection here, like good cop, bad cop. Akiko's the bad one.
Not a fucking thing.
Are we going to get down to some actual questioning or what?
The investigator is here.
Before that, tell me about the demon inside you.
What a fucking surprise.
I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a gray husk covered in this demonic shit. The sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. Jesus. I'd say it's had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior.
I'm shocked, stunned.
You got any fucking questions or what?
Henry's demonic possession.
Okay, new case file. Investigation into the heart of madness begins. Lady Love Dies must find the facts and assemble the truth. The road to her truth will be a long one. The journey will be hard. The light of her truth glows dimly, but with facts. It will shine brightly. Okay, Henry's demonic possession. A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the dead zone. During his arrest, he killed the syndicate exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he has been contained and sedated in the desolation cell with inhibitors. Okay, seems like he has a real grim fate. Or has had a real grim fate in the past. Okay, there he is. During a redacted ritual, tried to communicate with the gods. Has been incarcerated. Okay. Placed on the watch list. Okay. I can't really scroll during this evidence assignment process. But yeah, he has inclinations towards demonology, we know that. Was possessed 10 years ago. He has a history of murder and is still under the thrall of a demon. Yes. And we have the book supplier. That seems to be it for now. Hangout, case files. Okay, this is the first time we are actually in this little screen here. Your alibi. Let's look at that. Direct. Did you do it? Oh my god. Okay. Did you kill the council and martial guards?
I spent my entire life with them.
I don't remember. I've been told I killed them. Maybe I did? My memory is fleeting, like mirages in the desert that disappear when I get close. Do you remember anything about the night? New night.
What the hell?
New night? The warrior goddess? Okay. My mind is like a desert covered in fog. I can't see things coming out of the fogs, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there. No fog, no desert, just an expanse. Okay, seems like this indicates that he has been used as a tool. He is absolutely involved in the murder, but probably just as a fall guy. I never believed he was it from the beginning, since it's never the first suspect, but let's be honest here. Except I can see New Night. Did someone say New Night to you last night? No, I don't know, maybe. I think I saw the goddess. You saw a goddess? Was this before or after you were found by the marshals?
I'm shocked! Stunned!
I don't fucking know, investigator. Why don't you go and find out instead of making me do your fucking job? This island has a lot of statues of the gods. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. Okay. New Night memory. Henry doesn't remember much about last night, but he does remember seeing New Night. The official version of events doesn't give him an opportunity to see New Night. No memory, no alibi. Could have done it, yes. Okay. Interesting. How about your escape? Tell me how you escaped. He probably won't know, but I still have to ask. Am I limited in what I can ask? That would be interesting to know, because maybe I should ask more pertinent questions first instead of going through the logical steps of the crime. But we'll see. Maybe I'm screwing myself. Maybe not.
Not a fucking thing.
You fucking tell me, investigator. Okay, it seems to update his testimony. I can't remember. Okay, but about the memories then. Can you remember anything before you escaped?
My mind is like a desert covered in fog.
Agitation, screams inside me. They woke me up for the first time in years, which is weird since he is supposed to be inhibited.
That's strange.
Screams? There was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this world.
Sure.
Any idea what caused this?
Not a fucking thing.
It's your fucking job to find out! Interesting, okay. That was not useless, I think. Because it ties into the whole inhibitor question. Seems like we'll have to visit Dr. Doomjazz sooner rather than later. He confirms it's possible he could have done it. Agitated before the escape. It partially woke him from his sedation. What caused this? Okay, in that case, your demonic possession. Tell me about how you ended up like this.
Well, fucking ever.
What's to tell? A bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for it.
Sure.
That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion?
Whatever you fucking say.
We all need a hobby. Henry's hilarious, kind of low-key. And now I'm here. Okay, that was kind of useless. He shouldn't know anything about KHX, the craftsman. Suspicions. Do you have any suspicions of your own? Oh, she's asking about the motive. What's your motive for killing the council? Is that a joke, investigator?
What a fucking surprise!
You syndicate fucks drag us citizens from the real world to your shithole island and treat us like cattle. I mean, true.
My mind is like a desert, covered in fog.
We worship your gods while you leech our psychic energy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I hate you, I hate the syndicate, I hate your council. That's my motive. I don't know about anyone else, especially all you syndicate fucks.
The investigator is here.
What about the demon inside of you?
The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
Okay, that was a nice voice line there. I can feel it on the edge of my consciousness at all time. Shadows on the periphery of my vision.
Got it.
Did it make you kill? This demon is pure rage. White, hot, scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. The demon wants this island scorched into nothing. I'd do anything to placate him. Okay. He's honest and hates the syndicate. Yeah, that's a motive, but supremely unhelpful, I feel. Okay, apparently we are not punished for going through everything. So, the second holy seal, do you know anything about that? Maybe your demon does. Henry, did you go through the second holy seal? He doesn't know, Lady Love dies. Ask more targeted questions, please. The what?
Got it.
Did you go to a plateau on a barely known planet in space to get to the council last night?
What a fucking surprise.
Can you even hear yourself? What the fuck does any of that mean? No memory. You're beginning to get it. Yeah, I suspected as much. Did you kill the marshals? Probably not helpful. Did you kill the marshal guards outside the council building? Yes. No. If you say so. No memory. Are you beginning to get the hint? Yep, I suspected as much. I mean, this could be interesting. Maybe he knows something. I don't suspect he does, but oh well. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Who the fuck is that? I suspected as much. Okay, let's look and see. What is Hangout? Let's talk, Henry.
The investigator is here.
I need to know more about you. Tell me about your childhood. Suddenly, we're a psychologist. Oh, you know, the usual. Enslaved, forced to worship nightmare gods, that kind of thing.
Not a fucking thing!
How do you people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle. Yep, pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. I mean, I wouldn't be loyal to the council after everything they've put this world through, but oh well. And we don't even know, us, the players, don't know why that is necessary yet. Lady Love Dice seemed pretty loyal, but even she would probably answer like this, since she wants to get on Henry's good side, right? This whole thing is messed up.
What?
Sure.
24 islands and we're no closer to our goal. All we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasions. So why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best I can.
Whatever you fucking say.
Yep. Oh, relationship increased. Nice. And we can come back later. Okay. So apparently no gifting mechanic, at least not yet. But that was interesting. I like that, actually. That little exchange really put Henry into perspective. Okay, Akiko.
Marshal Akiko 14.
Let's look at the case files. Henry's escape is probably the most pertinent question, since why couldn't she stop him in her power armor? Okay. Oh, we have a lot here. Let's ask and get a baseline first. How did Henry manage to escape?
I thought I gave you my report. I must have been dreaming or
I
hallucinating.
don't like this.
Okay, I get it. Okay, she doesn't want to repeat herself. Then about Henry's inhibitors, since that is clearly the first point of contention here. Or maybe about procedure first. Why were you on your own when Henry escaped?
It was just one Pula prisoner that was supposed to be sedated.
Okay. I mean... arrogant? Nah, that doesn't really help me anything. Like, to just accuse her of anything. She already is antagonistic towards us, so let's just question her. Why not take a squad of marshals, just to be sure?
I let meet my hubris. My marshals do not come to the next islands with us. They engaged in their final prayers. I wanted them to have one last moment of happiness before being wiped out.
Ugh. Soldiers aren't supposed to know happiness when duty has to be done. Okay, weird. So the soldiers are actually citizens, apparently. Then about Henry's inhibitors. How did Henry escape if he was sedated?
The Labagu played us. The inhibitors needed to be stronger.
The report says they were the correct dosage.
What if the demon tricked us, though? If the demon could slow Henry's body down, the dosage of inhibitors needed would be lower. The demon maintains this act, and then when the time comes, he drops the pretense and makes his move.
Is that likely?
As likely as anything, Nenorochito. Not that it matters. It is what happened.
Okay, and the prison bridge bars. How did the bars of the bridge get broken?
Henry broke through them.
Did you see it? I mean, yeah, did he? What if he didn't?
Rahat!
Got it.
Starlight's analysis of the residue on the bars says that it was explosives.
Starlight is wrong. Your little machine is trying to analyze something demonic and doing the best it can.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, I theorized last time that Akiko has a vested interest in hushing everything up, even if she isn't the murderer. So... But I feel like she's dismissing this a little bit too fast. She really seems to push for Henry being the bad guy here. Okay. And yeah, she broke procedure to execute Henry on her own. According to the medical report, Henry was full of inhibitors. How did he escape? Akiko believes the demon inside Henry tricked the inhibitors. Unlikely. But we could confirm this with Dr. Doomjazz. Apparently he was responsible for the inhibitors. Okay. Ooh, we still have a lot here. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals is absolutely something we need to ask her. But what about your alibi? Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi.
Che?
Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you, Esteogluma?
I need to investigate this.
It doesn't include what you did between Henry escaping and being found.
Nenorochito!
I called witness when it happened.
Okay. Check the time, please. At 23:52.
Nenorochito!
Yes, Nenorochito at 23:52. Then I ordered my marshals to secure other syndicate members.
What about the council?
Soldiers of honor.
My best marshals were guarding them. They reported in all clear.
But then they were killed.
Do you want to die?
Is this a joke to you, Nenorochito? Do you want to die by my hands?
Sure.
What did you do next?
I went back to the barracks to organize the search for Henry.
That Labajiu.
Ah, geez, these voices are killing me.
I found where he had torn the prison breach bars apart to escape. The Labajiu could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal Marshal stopped responding. That's when we found Henry outside the council building.
What time?
3 minutes past midnight.
That's precise.
Nenorochito.
Being precise is my job.
Ah,
Can anyone corroborate this?
Nenorochito.
The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for you, Nenorochito.
No. No, that's the basics of investigation. Always have at least a receipt or a second witness for anything. Okay,
The
so
truth
the time
remains
is in
obscured.
question officially. An investigator can't go off your word.
Wista, witness will confirm the phone call. My marshals will confirm the rest.
thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation. Phone records.
Crime cannot hide.
Can I see your phone records? Oh, it's actually pretty smart. She just said she called witness, so from her end there should be records.
Ești prost?
Esti prost, my records are classified.
You're refusing to give me evidence?
Classified.
Apparently.
Got it.
Classified, Nenorochito, I get it. Why? Why would they be classified? That means she has something to hide there. Huh. Still, is this just a cover-up for something, or is she an accomplice, or is she the murderer? I'm leaning towards one of the first two. I don't think she's the murderer. Okay, refuses to give her phone for security reasons. Called witness. And that was it for new intel. Henry's demonic possession. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Ești pe bune?
What do you want, Nenorochito? I told you about his possession.
Why wasn't he executed when he was arrested? He posed a threat to the island.
Are you stupid? The demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape into the island.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
So why execute him at the end of the island? Why not let him blink out of existence with the old island?
That's the way it is, Nenorochito. Criminals get theirs.
He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him.
What do you know? You sure he didn't invite the demon in? You got deceived by a god, don't forget that, NRVC.
I mean, true. Henry could have been lying as we talked to him, but it didn't seem likely. Okay, I kind of want to leave these two for last. So, suspicion. Motives. Can you think of anyone that has a motive for the crime?
Ești pe bune?
Investigator, esti pe bune.
That Labajiu.
That Labajiu in the cell did it. Don't waste my
The
time.
investigator is here.
You can't think of anyone else with a motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of the syndicate? I mean, yeah, she would be pretty poor at her job if she couldn't think of anyone.
Freak.
What do you think?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Is that a no?
Vai, Nenorochito.
Apparently not.
Paradise feels wrong.
Do you really believe Henry did this? Every bit of security breached by a citizen?
That Labajiu.
This Labajiu isn't a normal citizen. He is possessed by a demon.
Nenorochito!
Of course I believe he did it. He broke free when I was there, and we found him outside the council building.
You don't have any doubts?
Nenorochito!
Are you stupid, Nenorochito?
No, just thorough.